Did you smile today? Hey, did you smile today? Hey, did you smile today? How you doing? As you guys can see, I'm in my new apartment. And today's video is going to be an apartment hunting vlog to show you guys the process on how I got here. If you are new here, make sure that you subscribe, give this video a thumbs up. It only takes 2 seconds and it costs you nothing. It's free. I'm just saying it's free. So before we get started, a little quick background information. I'm a Columbia University student, so I'm in New York City. Moved from Detroit, Michigan to New York City, New York. I was mostly looking for a studio or a 1-bedroom apartment in Morningside Heights or as close to campus as possible, you know, location wise. Budget was $2,000. I didn't have that many amenities that I needed. I mostly wanted laundry either inside the building or near the building, and I needed some security, at least 24-hour security or like cameras everywhere so I could stay as safe as possible. I was on a crunch time, so I needed to find an apartment quick and easy, and so I decided to fly down to New York City to look around and find an apartment. So a lot of this is gonna be montage, so let's hop into this video. So I just finished filming this wash and go. I have it linked up there and down below as well. I think it looks so good. So we are leaving. We, as in me and my dad, are leaving to New York City tonight. It's Sunday night, and we're gonna come back to Detroit on Thursday night. Also today is their anniversary, so they're downstairs having a little dinner. I'm upstairs packing, so I'm about to show you guys what I'm packing right now. I'm gonna leave my camera here. I think I wanna film most of this on my phone. So of course I got all my clothes everywhere and like my bonnet and stuff, belts, wallets, keys, makeup stuff, because you don't know if you want to take pictures or not. So I got my lash primer, mascara, some concealers, my eyebrow like gel glue thing to have my eyebrows stick, and brow pencil, lip glosses, earrings, hand sanitizer. I put my face wash in this because I didn't have another one of these. This one has lotion in it. This one has moisturizer, toothbrush, toothpaste. I floss my teeth. Make sure that you floss your teeth and brush your tongue. Sunscreen, soap, a bunch of masks, some Clorox wipes, some tissue. I put all of this into this makeup bag. Hopefully this all fits. I haven't decided yet if I want to bring a purse or a backpack, but I'm going to bring just a carry-on and either a purse or a backpack. So let's put all this stuff away and we're going to head out the door.
So you're still thinking of me, just like I know you should. I cannot give you.
Okay, so we made it to the hotel. My ears still haven't popped yet. My hair is super frizzy because it's raining, but the flight was good. This one white guy said I'm American, didn't want to put on his mask. Wear your masks. Be safe. See y'all tomorrow.
The vlog?
Yeah, you want to say hi to the vlog?
Oh.
Day one. Okay, let's go.
Everything, you know, I wish I could. I'm so high at the moment. I'm so caught up in this. Yeah, we're just young, dumb, and broke, but we still got love to give while we're young, dumb, young, dumb, and broke. Young, dumb, and broke. Young, dumb, and broke. Young, dumb, broke high school kid. Young, dumb, broke high school kid.
Day one apartment hunting done. I feel like we got some pretty good options, but I have a question. Would you pay $10K a month for a studio apartment? Comment down below. $10K a month for a studio apartment. You might have a pool, a fitness center. It's basically a hotel, but $10K a month. I don't know. This is only day one. Day two tomorrow. My hair got frizzy because of all the humidity. Good night. Day two. Day two. All my stuff in here still intact. That's what we like to see. That's what we like to see. How you feeling?
I'm feeling well. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling prosperous. I'm feeling blessed.
Ooh, okay, blessed. We'd love to hear that.
I'm so high at the moment. I'm so caught up in this. Yeah, we're just young, dumb, and broke, but we still got love to give while we're young, dumb, young, dumb, and broke. Young, dumb, dumb, and broke. Young, dumb, and broke. Young, dumb, broke high school kids.
This might sound cliche, but New York City is a whole vibe. It feels so good to be back here. So I wonder, what apartment do you think that I picked before I get into all the nitty gritty, because the market moves so quick and some secrets are being kept from me. If you're thinking about moving to New York, I highly suggest coming to the city first. Look around, feel the vibe, see the environment. Because what I didn't know is how fast the market moved, because I thought if I looked for an apartment in like June, July, then I could move in around August, September, but that's not how it works here. You kind of have to look for an apartment a few weeks before you're about to move in, not a few months, which I didn't know as a Midwestern. And honestly, a broker is really expensive, but if you can afford it, then I would suggest that too, because they're pretty helpful. So I did talk to a few brokers from different companies, and I had some appointments scheduled, and a lot of the appointments got canceled because things were going fast. Like, people be like, oh, an apartment, bam, take it. So my dad's friend told him that we need to do it like the movie old school way, just go down to the city and walk the streets of New York, because most likely the stuff that, like, if you walk into a building and they say for rent, they will show it to you before it even hits the websites. So it's kind of interesting how seeing it in person is faster than the internet, but it makes perfect sense. So the first day, me and my dad were just walking up and down the city, like looking at different apartments. We got a lot of no's, a lot of get out, a lot of this is over our budget. That, what was it, like 10,000 a month? I'm looking at her like she crazy, and she looking at me like I'm crazy, and I'm like, you serious? For a studio, for this like 400 square feet footage of 10,000 a month? Okay. And a side note also, if you're thinking about moving to New York and you don't have that amount of money, then you should get a guarantor, which is most likely gonna be your parents or someone that you know, to like, that will pay for it if you can't pay for it, like that backup, so the landlord feels more secure. And some places don't even take guarantors outside the state, so you gotta do your research. But besides that, for me, we walked into the first place that you guys saw, and it was so close to campus, and besides the kitchen being inside the closet, I was like, this is really close to campus, and it got all the amenities that I wanted, you know, security, laundry in the building. Those are the top two that I really needed. Everything else, like the dishwasher and stuff like that, I didn't need. But that kitchen and closet even had a dishwasher. Me and my dad walking up and down the street, looking at more places, getting a lot of no's. Did some appointments got canceled. Then the next day, we were like, we might want to go with that first place, but let's keep looking. So we went to another broker, and she showed us so many places that were just amazing. But here's where like the secret came in. So we were like, okay, you know, the nice building with the renovated kitchen and like that beautiful view of the Hudson River. Y'all know what I'm talking about. So I was like, this might be the one. It's newly renovated. They have a deal going on. I think it was the first month free and the last month free, something like that. Had laundry in the building, was close enough to campus, And so we went to the storage unit, as you guys saw, to look at the stuff, see like how it will fit inside. We were about to say yes. And then while we was at the storage unit, the guy was like, you don't want to move there. What? And you know, my dad started talking, that little dad talking, like, what you mean? Tell me about it. He's like, you do not want to move there. For you and your little girl, no. And we're like, well, he has a Jamaican accent. I'm not trying to make fun of him too much, but he's like, no. And we're just like, what? He was like, that's the projects, that's ghetto. I was like, huh? And flashback to April of this year, when we were moving stuff to the storage unit, there was police tape on this street and everything was blocked off. We heard there was a shooting and we did not know like exactly, we didn't really think too much about it. We just drove around it and went to the storage unit to drop off our stuff. That shooting was where the apartment is that I was going to move into. And I'm like, there's some nice projects. And my dad's like, no. I'm like, but they look really nice though. I will stay safe, I promise. He's like, no, you crazy. I'm like, it looked good. I was like, these look so affordable and nice. And it was a lot of black people around. And I was like, this looks like homey for me, but it's the hood. It's the nicest hood I haven't seen, but it's the hood. So we went back to the first place, the kitchen, the closet, and that went away so fast. It was like the next day and it was just gone. And so he was like, I have another place to show you that's not too far from here. And me and my dad were like, okay, we're kind of desperate at this point. We've done all the appointments that we had booked, so what was left to just walk up and down the street again. So he showed us this place, which is the place that I'm in right now. We walked in, we was like, okay, it looks good. It looks good. It's really, really close to campus. There's security downstairs, there's laundry in the basement, recycling and trash in the basement so I don't have to walk outside when it's cold. And it's relatively good. It has its pros and cons compared to the first place, but I really, really like it here. And this is the apartment that I picked. I don't know which one it was. I think it was the third to last apartment that you guys saw. I'll probably have these numbered, so let me know if you guys were right on which apartment that I picked. But I picked this one and I'm really, really happy so far. I've been here for a few weeks now. School's already started. You guys will see upcoming vlogs and stuff of me moving in and me getting ready for school, and Vlogoween is coming after that. If you guys want like more details, I can get into it, but Columbia really did not help me with any of this. The process was just stressful. It was stressful for me, so I can only imagine how stressful it was for international students. But all I can say is like you kind of have to come to the city to look for a place to stay. You can't do everything online. You can do it online because I know some people who live here and they found their apartment online and they just moved in kind of without looking at it first. But I'm an in-person type of person, so I had to like see stuff, I have to touch stuff, make sure everything looks good. And so far everything's pretty good here. I haven't had any problems yet. Hopefully no problems in the future. But there will be an apartment tour coming up because I'm going to do some more decorating. This was an experience. It was hot, it was long. Just walking for like 8 hours to 12 hours every day. It was cool to hang out with my dad, you know, daddy-daughter time, but it was an exhausting experience. I can't just skip over this. If you have questions about my hair, there is a tutorial coming up. But I hope you guys enjoy this video. Give it a thumbs up, a like, comment down below, subscribe, and I'll catch you guys in my next video. Bye.